Hi, welcome back to the Kettlebell Equalizer X program. Today's kettlebell training, I hope you'll go along with me on this here. We're going to have that medium to light kettlebell. We're going to be doing a core exercise and then a tricep exercise. So let's get this started. Remember, if you don't have a kettlebell, you can just use your arm or something light in your hand, or just work on your body weight here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with that kettlebell and the leg coming together, kettlebell cross. Left leg's up, right arm's up, nice and smooth. We're going out on a 3 count. 2, 3, and then up, 2, 3. Tighten the abs and the crunch. Out, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. Tighten those abdominals, nice and strong. From the hip, inside that hip, to the inside of the shoulder and the rib cage here. Out, 2, 3, up. We're finding those muscles. So go ahead, work along with me on this one and find those abdominal muscles. Nice and strong, working across that core. Keeping the arm position, and 60% is across from the hip to the rib cage here. Remember, the last 3 reps we're doing here, we're not putting a lot of emphasis on the arm here. We're just moving the shoulder, connecting to the core, and moving the hip, connected to the leg. Out strong, positioning, up, and tighten those abs and crunch. Out strong and stretch, and tighten the abs and crunch. Okay, let's switch. We're going to bring the kettlebell down, hand it over the other side. Remember, nice and safely across our midsection. They'll press that leg and arm up, tighten that core into a crunch, then out, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, crunch, out, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3 for 2. Nice and strong. Find that hip positioning and your shoulder movement. So we're coordinating them together, right? We want to move the hip and the shoulder out together and up together. And as we're doing this, we're working to evaluate, assess how well is this hip crunching with those lower abdominals and the shoulder to the upper abdominals. How well are those working that control compared to the other side? Nice and strong, open, up, and pull. Right across that Equalizer X position, across the abdominals, and also inside with our breathing, and in with our diaphragm muscle, keeping the rib cage up, and then using that hip, strong, and last one here, nice and strong out, and crunch them up. Good. Down, 2, 3. Nice. Now we're going to start with the tricep. So let's take that arm, and we'll put that arm straight up over the shoulder. Let it come back just a little bit, because we're going to hold on to that shoulder blade and positioning with the lat muscle here, and then we're nice and smooth. We're going to take the arm and bend it to 90 degrees and back up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up. So we're working to find the stretch position for the back of the arm, and then find the tightening position. Find the stretch and the tightening, keeping our core, holding the X position of our core, our hips positioned, and our rib cage positioned, so we can have the best breathing and smooth down and smooth up. Control that elbow movement. Here we go. As we get the last 3, we want to find there's a little bit of a burn. So zone in. Can you feel a little bit of that burn on that tricep area? And up, 2, 3, tightening, down, and stretch. Up, 2, 3, down, and using that control on the stretch, and tightening. Nice. Now we're going to bring it around for 10 repetitions on the other side. So again, start it up, holding the core position, come back just a little bit, put a little pressure on that arm position, hold the shoulder blade, and come down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. Nice and smooth. Now again, our core is holding this positioning. Our neck is nice and neutral. We're breathing steady out on the way up. Bring in some air, nice and smooth. Bring out, exhale. Bring in. Now controlling the speed of that elbow, we're also evaluating, does this tricep stretch and flex the same as the right side? So as we do each side, any of the Equalizer X program methods that you're doing here, we're working on the system of evaluating the balance between the right side, left side, back of the arm, front of the arm, and top, the hips, right and left hip. And we're working to make sure that we feel a burn in the area that we're targeting with the muscle finder so that we know we're burning sugar out of that area. And tighten that arm. Nice. So we'll let that down. Excellent. So remember, you can adjust your weights accordingly. Even just using a lightweight dumbbell or anything will work. We like the kettlebell because it helps us balance our hand position and keeps that wrist alignment really well. And you can target excellent for the muscle finder. So now continue following along in the series so we can target each muscle finder. We can find out whether the front of the hip and the back of the arm like this one have an equalization, and if not, we're going to get you there as soon as possible, because you just have to engage and stimulate those muscles properly and they will adapt. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video for the kettlebell Equalizer X training. Again, Miles Betcher here. Thank you so much.